Oom bop, badoo wop. Don't know what's in that, man. Slangy Wangy. Guess who's back? Back again. Slangy.
And I just pulled my headphones out now. Can't believe what's with that headphone for it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've often wanted to ditch this server look already. I'm gonna check my settings, man, because the hell is wrong with it? Forget vibration. Breach controller. Light bet on whatever. Aim assist, none on this server. That's what I like to see. What is it on? Oh, I don't really worry too much about that. This stuff. Make a lot of difference, does it? Survival. Do you know, I used to have my HUD with less stuff on. Once upon a time. It actually looks kind of awesome. I might actually try it. But let's say hello to Mazed. Bradley. Let's say hello to this other streamer, man. HUD visibility full. MCCFC. I can't remember who you are though. But no, I'm not partied up with people. Full. Like, I've only just started anyway. I've given up on community server. Minimal. Off. Or you've got like survival. Light. Survival. What about light? Does it stay on it? Oh yeah. Menu music. I get so sick of the menu music, honestly. I want to turn that right down to like 45. In-game music, we don't want that. Scares you too much. I don't know, I might put in-game music on. No, it's a bit scary. Whatever. I might turn that up a bit, you know. It's a little bit quiet, that one. I might drop that down a little, but not that it matters. I like that up. Standard. Bass, no. Audio range. Night mode. The hell is night mode? Is that new? Graphics, yeah. Off, yeah. Hello, kitty. I can hear someone near me, you know. Well, let me check that on my user. Light. I actually prefer that. What's missing though? Don't you have icons down the side? It's just moved it all a bit. That'll do. For now. My guy don't turn too quick, I know that. It is MCC. Well, look at the lag on this, man. What the hell is wrong with this server? If it's going to be like this, I mean, I can change my settings, but I don't like changing my settings like that because then it just goes all. I don't know, we'll see. We might manage. Let's find a more pops up, but pretty sure we've got all the BPs on there, haven't I? I've got all the BPs on a few servers, to be honest. So, yeah, ladder edge. I don't care about ladder edge and garage doors, because well, I haven't done the armor, so I don't have them all. We've got guns though, a few. Oh, it's CDS. Ah, I thought it was. But yeah, I'm on a different server. I'll go up on that server. It don't work. I'm heartbroken with that server. Garage door. That's what I care about. So yeah, I've jumped on a different server now. That server's no good. Can't play it. It's no fun. Freezing every 5 minutes that I'm on. And like, you can't team up anyway. Like when you left the team and made a base, it like locks me out of my base. A bit odd, these custom servers. And yeah, you get 3 times a loot, but it's only weekly anyway. So it's a bit like, what's the point anyway? Right, it makes my game lag. Makes my game go slow. It's got a pineapple rock as well. Like, how's he even moving to the side like that? I always took my pickaxe. Damn grubs. I'll kill him later. I'll raid him for that. Now I've got my first enemy. I don't think I'm going to play this server anyway. Because this server is just useless anyway as well. Even though it's a proper server, it's still rubbish. Well, no, 'cause it makes my game lag. And everyone swears and shouts. Done with everyone. Give up on everyone. No, I'm not going to play this server at all. Not even at all. There were problems on this server before. It's only 94 pop anyway. But I think there's something wrong with that server. I know you can change it so you don't limit your FPS, but then it looks really bad when you turn. It's all blurry and stuff. Plus, I've got to work out better settings on this game. No, because it makes me laggy. It makes my game go laggy. Being in a party. I get sick of people swearing and stuff as well. So I'm going to try a different one. Is that slip by you with that 96 on? I'd only play that one. Don't need to be in a party anyway, you can speak to me on the chat. I'm not saying like I'm not going to speak to you or nothing. I get like interference on my headphones. Hey there, James. But I don't think I've got any BPs on this server. I can't be bothered. I don't know, maybe I can get BPs again because then again I can't build a proper base without BPs. Mega resource. What's the map like? See, this server is not laggy like the other server. Where's that wolf going? Perfect. I'll just play this one, I think. I don't care about blueprints. As long as it's high pop, you seriously just put me on this stupid island. Good old Rust. The game takes forever. Life of a solo. Can't trust anyone on Rust anyway. In Rust, we don't trust. Like, people just can't share and stuff, and they leave you doors open and all sorts. Inside your, even though they're on the inside of themselves. All sorts. Can't bump to it. Can't be running anyway. Let me drown, this is all shallow water now. Yay. We've got enough busy server now. I mean, that's the other thing with community servers. Apart from the one that I was on didn't even work. I got away from it. I think we've got this one. Let's kill him. Where have they gone? Oh well. Forget them. There's no way I missed that tree. Nice official servers. I mean, Lighthouse is going to be a bit far. Other than that, I'll just get a bug out. This will be perfect for me. I'll find some people to shoot. There's a lot of damn trees right here. Bit of a joke. First one chopped them all down. Well, I kind of like being a party with someone on a different server and stuff like that. I can't even hear other players. You can't win the game. Hey, how you doing, Tyson? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I've joined a different server. I gave up on that community server because it was unplayable. So I'm just like starting right from the beginning. No big deal, easy enough, right? As long as that pig don't get me. Which I'm pretty sure it's going to. No, I've just said that loads of times. Why don't, I can't play on it. It doesn't work. The server is broken. It just freezes all the time. What's the point? You can't play it. It's not playable at all. It's rubbish. What is this pig doing, honestly? It's stressing me out, that's what it's doing. It's trying to get me. Let's play the normal server. Starting from the beginning. Let's get a new team together. You can't even team up on that server. Like, you locked me in my base and all sorts. I can't play that garbage. That's not Rust. This is Rust. Like, on that community server, there's people killing me and I can't even see it. Yeah, it's just because, like, I think it's because you orphaned on another TC or something. And then it's like, none of my doors would open. It was like, oh. And then because it was lagging, I couldn't even put new doors on. It took about an hour just to put new doors on. I was like, no way. I'm going to get 30 cloth. And it's kind of like a bit too easy on there as well. It's kind of like a bit boring and times 3 loot. Nothing for me to do on there. Yeah, welcome back, Tyz. How you been? How have you been? Well, Tyz will probably come and play with me. I don't know. That's up to him, isn't it? Yeah, I've started on a new server, Tyz. Give up on that community server because it doesn't work. It's no good. What is with the animals though? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Been out to like a party today. I can't even get any cloth though. This is proper Rust. Oh wait, now the bear's after me as well. Pretty sure I'm about to die. This guy, it's probably his base. It's probably like, what is going on? We'll just back off, whoever you are. Oh, it's CDS, his family. Lock him out, don't let him in. Can't trust him. Can't trust this guy. Alright, come in, it's dangerous out there. CDS has come to play with me. He's killed himself now. Now I've died. Boy, this is not good, doesn't it? Look, this is what happens as soon as you get in a team and stuff. Someone shot me from miles away and I don't have a bag here. That's the reason why I was pain in the neck teaming up with people. How far that is, that's miles. Oh, I shouldn't have opened the door. Probably didn't kill himself and someone probably shot him. That is bad with the community servers though. Oh, and the team. He's come to join. Probably should party up with him. If he's joining. Right, at least I'm getting proper trouble on this. So being frozen half the time. A rock and a torch. Oh, just a torch. So many bases to raid. And this one's open, look. No horse though. Oh, there's an for me. Don't even tell me it's locked. What's the code? 1738. Sometimes it is. It's from a song. Oh, these guys are in, eh? Killer bird. Ow! See, there's proper trouble on here. The real deal. You're like, I'm not even too sure where I died. I know it's near Lighthouse, right? Isn't it around here? Should be a little wooden base up there, I reckon. So who the hell shot me? Looks a little bit laggy here, which I don't like. Pretty sure though. But it will just get raided, but that's not the point. That's not what it's here for. Isn't it a bit late for Ty's? It's like 10 o'clock for him. I look a poorly nose, which is really odd. Not that since I was a kid. There it is. Let's just close the door for now and get a sleeping bag. And then I'm done here. That's one base done. Yeah, it's a bit late for you. Why are you still awake? And how's the snow in Holland? Have you still got snow there, buddy? I'm expecting it's going to snow here in England next week. Probably been raided already. Someone's getting raided. Let's go. No, I've not been raided. But there was a bear out here. Oh, there's still a little bit. Yeah, it's super cold here. It's like -2 here. So it's below, everything's freezing. Yeah, I think it will. I reckon it will snow in England. Are you in England? Are you in England, CDS? Gotta be. You sounded English. I'll get a bit of what we can do while we're here. A sleeping bag. And then I'm done now. This is so I can run Lighthouse and get green cards. Yes, it is. It is. A lot of people moan about it now. It's not as good as it used to be, really. And they need to bring back like free school meals and all sorts. They need to bring back. People don't have anything anymore. Wages are bad. It's not even worth having a job anymore. It's a joke. I mean, it's kind of nice. It's modern life, perhaps. Maybe things have progressed. Now we can just get robots to do all the work. But then what are people meant to live on to buy things? How are we meant to buy Ruskins if we can't work? You wouldn't want to play Rust against robots, but mind, we do it oil and stuff. So I suppose a few robots is okay, but not too many. Imagine if they had a whole server of just AI. And then like just you'd be like, it'd be so boring, wouldn't it? No, it's not anymore, you're right. It used to be. But people get the same money as they used to get 20 years ago. But then prices have gone up. But wages haven't gone up. I used to have like flipping Mr. Whippies every day and stuff, yeah, from the ice cream van. And people just haven't got money anymore at all. It's kind of sad. Even people that work don't have money. Like years ago, a bloke could go to work and he'd be able to pay for like his family, like his wife, 2 kids, buy a car, buy a house, go on holiday every year. No, when you have 2 people, now even when the man and woman goes to work, they can't afford things. Call it progress. And yet they still keep putting tax up and charging people more and putting prices up. Next they'll be moaning that they're not making any money. It's like, duh. How can you make money when no one's got any money? They're not the brightest people, these people in charge, anyway. They go to the wrong schools. They don't go to real schools. That's it, it is. It's such a broke country now. It used to be a rich country. Now it is broke. A bit like, it's broke like community service. It is, mate. It is. And when, like, everyone can see it as well, except for the government. Well, it's no good moaning about it. You've got to try and stay positive. Stay positive and make the most of your life. Don't let it get you down. Which is a very old saying, that. From about 2,000 years ago, from the Romans. Don't let the bad people get you down. You can't go through life being miserable, because you never know when it's your last day. Some people don't live to be 1 year old, so I don't mean we should accept crap wages and stuff, though, does it? And slavery, it's like slavery. I mean, things change. Like in Germany, no one owns their own house anyway. They all rent. They have like a different system. But what we're doing is a lot of people homeless now in England. The way they've put bills up. And it's like, what are you going to work for then? Not that you can get a job. Oh, no, man, no. Yeah, get out of it. I will get a sleeping bag. In fact, I've got one. If I can, I'll bag you in here as well. Or like close. Oh, I forgot about that. Food's always helpful when you're running a lighthouse. Then, I've got to somehow get the green cords to a harbour. I mean, you can get more green cords here, to be honest. I don't even need to base here. Supermarkets here, so we could just go green card, blue card, red card. Done. Dome. So we'll just build around J16, but not in the desert, because the desert sucks. And then if we run the road, ka-ching. And we can always run this way up to Launchside and get rich. So there we go. So I don't actually even need a bag here, but we'll have one anyway. So forget this place. How's the upkeep? 5 days, that'll do. Done here. Yeah, they are, mate, yeah. Whereas people used to buy their own house. But I used to work at Age UK, looking after older people. When they used to own their own houses, but then when they got poorly, the government told them they had to sell the house to pay for their care in a care home, which was actually illegal, but it didn't stop the government doing it. And then the children then didn't get the house passed on to them. So it's like you work all your life and they just take it back off you. So it's like, what's the point then? Bloody government. We're all the same. Every 4 years you get to vote for Labour or Conservative or Liberal, and they're all the same people anyway. They're all paid by the same companies, oil companies and pharmaceutical companies, and supermarkets. And then they all argue with each other. Like little groups arguing with each other, like Tesco arguing with Sainsbury's and all this. It's like, what? No one cares. I don't even watch TV or read the news or anything anymore. I'm just not interested anymore in what the government have got to say. That's who shot me before, I guess. AK. Where's the base then? Shooting nakeds on the beach. Wow. That's going to get you a long way, mate. Where are they, though? I mean, it's going to be the first people to raid, right? We know how to have fun in Rust. Proper fun. Plus, why don't we just find a base full of guns anyway? That's always fun. I've done that before, where I've logged on a server and just found a base full of guns. It's just like, no way. I've not even got a base and I've got a whole inventory of guns. This one looks pretty solid, but it's not a good build, is it? I would be tempted. I mean, for a start, if you just blow this wall off, you're missing out 2 doors. I would be tempted to just blow this wall off, to be honest, and then obviously they've armoured. They're so daft. What is wrong with players? My TC's not here. I mean, they could be lying, but they never do. I'd blow that off. I wouldn't even bother laddering up or anything. You're going to miss 3 doors there anyway, look. 1, 2, 4 doors you'll miss. 5 doors even, maybe. And then there should be 1 door to the TC. And then I'd steal the base. Let the doors fall off. We'll just keep the doors open anyway. So there's an easy raid. It's a bit of a run, but I don't think I'm going to get past these fools with their AKs. I keep wasting the bullets. But yeah, it's not worth worrying about it all. Apart from like, you can't get a doctor, you can't get a dentist, and there's no future, and the environment's trashed, and they're not even telling people to plant trees because that's how bright they are. Other than that, what is this to worry about? Why would you listen to them? I think even children nowadays think, well, whatever the government says, we're doing the opposite. No, I don't think anyone will ever trust them again, really, the government. But there we go. I don't know if CDS is logged off. No, he's on. Yeah, we're trying to get to Outpost to get a base up at J16. Well, we could, like, I don't know, but I don't normally live with people because they just come on and lose all your stuff. But CDS is cool. So what we want is a sleeping bag, so I don't know why I'm getting wood. I was going to try and run it, I think. We'll see what's around on the server. I might come across a decayed base to steal. Like that wooden one. That wooden one's got 5 days upkeep on it anyway. I'll bag you in there sometime. It's good to have. It's all about where you put your bags. And it's just good to have loads of spawn points. I see people are having problems harvesting rocks on this server. That's a good sign. It's the highest pop one I could find as well. So it's like 97 pop. Which is always fun. So now, I'll just get a base down. The plan is formulated. And then, just need a lot of blueprints and garage doors. Soft side. Yeah, I mean, like, I would give that community server a try if it works. But it doesn't. And I bet I don't think they'll even fix it for, like, months. They're going to lose all the customers. Rust. But that's okay. They'll come back. It's like the government, you can't trust them, you can't trust the owners of Rust. Bringing out community servers, well, they don't even work. But not all of the streamers, they didn't show that the community servers don't work, did it really? They're like, yeah, it's great, it's going to be awesome. Slightly laggy here though, which I don't want. I bet CDS has been on all day. Oh, wait, I want someone else's channel. I forgot about that. Let's go then. Come on. Give me the loot. It's empty. No way. One door left. I've got armor. They're out of stone. That's soft side. That should be the way up, shouldn't it? Won't even steal that, anyway. Sucks. I'm not taking any in that, guys. They're blown to pieces. Put it in a bag. Somewhere around this way. Wait a minute. I didn't see that bit before. Someone's seen it. Wait a minute. They've got no TC. Get me a hammer. Take that workbench. So I'm actually not even seeing what's on my channel. I can't even see what people are saying properly. Which is never helpful. There we go. So that is something like a lot of people are just homeless now. Yeah, I live in a council flat. Which kind of sucks. I would rather not. What else do we want here? Nothing really. I might just take it just to annoy him. It's always funny to take things. What's in here? Or sell it. I don't think there's any loot left in there. Pass the doom. I didn't even pick it up then. Don't mind me, Mr. Rust. So I'm more used to playing like a proper server. Oh no, I'm gonna get shot. I know they're right near me. Might get away with this, but no. About to die. Come on, run. Get over the hill. You got this. Let's go. I might have escaped. Kind of doubtful. Because this is proper Rust. Where people actually care about killing you. I mean, I'm sure they'll sort community servers out in about a year. Just glad I didn't get one, actually. Lucky that I didn't get one. Yeah, do you reckon there? Somewhere around there. I didn't realise you're still on. Should we party up? If you invited me to a party. I don't know if I'm going to get out of here alive. But yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? This is a beautiful map. That's why I've got none at all, but this map is perfect, though. I'm not sure where, yeah, launch site's right there as well. Plus, we're not too close. I think around there somewhere. There's probably bunches of loot there. Or even like a bit across at J16. I'm gonna die here. Grubs. Took everything. I didn't get anything from recycling workbench level 1. I was wanting to put a bag down, but never mind. Just so random. I mean, my sleeping bag might be closed, so that's kind of long. That's kind of long away, but I can have a little look around and maybe find some loot. And that's if even with like a community server on ×3, it's like loot's just not even important. So it's a bit like, what are you playing for? You just run out with loads of guns and C4 and at least I wasted the time letting them, whoever raided my base. They blew off like the back walls, I'm guessing with C4. And then about five double metal doors to get 2 C4 and 3 guns. 1 Tommy, 1 SMG and 1 Spaz. I mean, up here would be nice if the wheel rigs up here, which it's not really. That's small anyway. So where the hell's large? Not bad, not bad. That's it, it's just finding that nice spot to build where you can get out and get loot, even though you're going to get shot. I mean, look how many times I've died already anyway. It's proper rust. Yeah, like already. I bet you were, buddy. And it's just like, it's kind of like boring, isn't it, really? It's a bit like too easy. And then it gets wiped in a week anyway. It's like, what is the point? I don't know. Can you put me a bag down at like J15? That would help. That's where I'm trying to get to. Ooh, so whoever's got that, they've got everything. So I need to join the party anyway. I can join the party. Well, I'm not. It's probably made one. Yeah, you have. I think Ty's has gone to sleep. Ty's is pretty cool. It just seems so much better playing Rust properly. It's the same. I found it was the same on DayZ. Because they have community servers on there where you can just get all the guns and everything. And I'm like, wait, you're not playing the game, are you? So I just prefer to play like the hard way. But a lot of people don't. Oh, you're still there, Ty. So what are you up to on Rust? Or what you playing? Are you on a different game, buddy? What are you up to? Hi there, buddy. You alright, CDS? Yeah, not much, not much. Yeah, saying I do find it like a bit boring on the community server and stuff. It's just like so easy, and plus it keeps freezing as well, which is just like, ugh. Yeah, and he shouldn't be doing that, should he? He shouldn't even be doing that. What's the point? But then it's like, what's the point if you, like, you've played on it fair and square as well. Yeah, and that's the other thing with community servers. It's like the owners, they can just delete your base and stuff anyway. It's like, what's the point? I'm in my kitchen, so I don't care if someone's killing me. Yeah, exactly. And like, why is he saying? Plus, you put up with all of it freezing as well and everything as well. So you was like his most loyal bloody member in a way. Like you were like his best teammate sort of thing. And he shouldn't be telling you what to do. It's not like he's just gave you all the loot. If he'd gave you it all and then said don't raid everyone, but you got it all yourself. So it's nothing to do with him. And then you got raided anyway. I mean, he might have done it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't anymore. Yeah. But at least we tried it though, because like the other guys, they didn't even try it for long. So at least we did actually try it. Yeah, they were. I don't blame them really. That's probably what I wish I'd have done that really, but never mind. At least I tried it for a day or two. Well, I've been on Hitman 3 today. Yeah, because I think it's because. Oh, did it? Yeah, it might have been him restarting it or something. Because he kept restarting it all the time as well, which didn't help. That just made it longer. I was like, oh. Well, I'm sure that. What would it be? I think they'll probably, by the time they get custom servers working, they'll just be empty. No one will want to play them. People will be like, why do I want to go on a custom server with no players? Yeah, but it's like you said, isn't it? If it's empty as well, it's a bit, and if it's not working as well, yeah, it's a bit really disappointing really with them.
If I wanted to play on a zero pop server.
Yeah, you can, that's it. You can find one, can't you? Yeah, that's it. You can find one.
But, like, except that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's it. Well, like Russ is like, it's about having fun, isn't it? And overcoming challenges. It actually being hard. So like, I'm a bit annoyed. I'm struggling to even get to Outpost at the minute, but that's what Rust is about, isn't it? And then when you get to Outpost, it's like, yes, finally, now I can do a base. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because I like doing water treatment. Because you don't even need a card. And you get, I find, and dome I love doing as well. I love doing water treatment and dome. Yeah. I can still get a full metal base on this and stuff. And it's at least it's a challenge and it's more fun. And then you've achieved something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like one because you get shot and stuff if you try and go launch and dome. You can't get that loot very easy. So you have to find like a different way to play and stuff. It's not just like, oh, we'll just grab an airdrop and there's 25 grenades in it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's freezing up. Yeah, and then like the admin of the server can just kick you off and stuff as well. Yeah, they can just, or like if what if they don't log on and things like that. Yeah, or if they start telling you what to do as well. Yeah, exactly. It's like none of his business. It's like, what are you about? Face punch don't. You know what I mean? If you're on a server, no one tells you that. That's not Rust. That's it, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, like when I get raided, I'm happy most of the time because I'm like, right now I can make my base stronger. So it's harder for them to get me next time. And it's like good for them as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's exactly what I think, mate. Exactly, and it's like a bit more fun. I'm not too far from Outpost at this base. I'm glad I took this wooden base, actually. Apart from these AK guys are shooting me on the way. If I had a bit more cloth, I'd bag the video. Yeah, just get a starter base or a crossbow. Yeah, I'm good with crossbows, actually. And that's it. That's like the thing on Rust as well. It's like you're supposed to like try and get up through the tiers and get the BPs. You're supposed to try and get the BPs. Yeah. Yeah, you can, can't you? You can raid a base just with that straight away. And that's it then. You've like raid another base. It's like, what's the point? Oh, there's some big bases here. Ooh, that's why it's a little bit laggy. Yeah, I mean that might work. 2 times might work. It might be able to. You might be able to do it as like, and I'd say have it as monthly as well, not as weekly. Weekly's like, who wants to play weekly? You have to do that if it's on 3 times a loot. I've played weeklies. I have played weeklies in the past. And you get more loot on them.
I had 250 explosives. And
Whoa.
don't really know what's there, and I was like,
Why not?
server.
Yeah, why not? That's what you saved it all up for. What you meant to do? Open a shop and sell it to them, and then they just come and raid you. That's it. That's it. It makes it ruins the whole point. Like, he shouldn't be telling you, really, should he? Because that's him being like a bad admin, really. It is. It is. But he shouldn't be. Yeah, he shouldn't be telling you what to do then. Well, I've made it to Outpost, but I've got no cloth. It's good that I took that wooden base after all. Yeah. Yeah. But then you can just take helis on a normal server anyway. So it's no difference, really. It's sort of like, you shouldn't even be asking. Like, if it was like 3 times loot, I'd put like 4 Bradleys on it and stuff like that. If it was 3 times loot, 3 Bradleys. You know, if it's 3 times loot, you need like 3 times the problems. Whoa! Oh, his stash bags are gone. He's trying to do a base here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Plus, like, how Rust is supposed to be, it's not supposed to be not even easy to get a base down. It can take you hours. Like, it's took me, what have I been on, about 45 minutes? I can check up my stream, probably, how long I've been on.
It took me 5 minutes.
I've been on 50 minutes, and I've not even been able to get to Outpost for 50 minutes.
Yeah, it took me like 5 minutes.
I've still not got a bag at Outpost. So if I get shot, I've got to run again. But I mean, I stole a base as soon as I got on here, but that's just because I'm not. That's because I'm a good player, sort of thing. I was like, yeah, there's a wooden base, little 1x1. Now I do. It's got a TC. Yeah, yeah, and people play differently as well. I like building big bases, I do, but it's not easy to do. Yeah.
My teammate that just kind of gave me the big
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then he's telling you not to. So, well, that's it. What's the point if you can't raid anyone? Shouldn't be telling you what to do. Never mind. Hey there, Cuba. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what he was saying, wasn't it? That's if he's even getting reports, though, because you never know. He might have just been, like, trying to fill his server full of players. Well, no one's going to play if they can't raid anyone. Yeah, there's a lot of cheaters on there, but there is in Rust as well. There's a Cuba guy has to leave the server on. Yeah, yeah, it's 100 pop server, it's proper server. Better run official. For now, anyway, until they fix community. I might get one in the future, but I need to get a bag down. Don't even have a base.
I don't know why he's telling me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can understand he doesn't want it to be a death.
This guy in the new assistant. I don't think he's even seen me. Just trying to get my sleeping bag. Around Outpost. Following some guy around in the new Hazzy skin. Oh yeah, I ought to get a crossbow. I should get one. Mind you, once you get a crossbow, people try and kill you as well. It's a little bit. I'm just sort of like looking around at the outpost now, like you were before. I finally got here. Grab a bit of stone. Grab a bit of stone. Oh god, now it's shooting me. Yeah. I'll be a bit careful where I do that. Let's go the outpost a bit. Someone's shooting right next to me. I mean, I can hit the roads. Get a bit of cloth that way. But you must have a lot of hours on Rust though, because you play quite similar to me. Yeah, you got lots and lots of hours.
How many hours?
Probably might be around the same as me. Probably like 2K or something. Ah, not bad then. Well, you learn quick then. Then do you have just like a small base sort of thing then, probably, and then just raid everyone?
Usually, I will stay as a 1x2.
Yeah, and then just raid people. Well, just raid everyone. Just raid everyone first. You're doing it that way, then you've got to be just getting them before they get you. It's a bit laggy here though.
Usually, I try to get alliances with servers.
Yep.
If someone hears intel or something, I raid
Yep. Just do it that way. That's a good way of doing it.
eventually I'll go with
So some big bases. These will all be gone soon. Yep. Oh wow. Well, like grouping up with players. Oh, nice. Yep. What, like 3 walls around it or something? Oh god. Whoa. Wait, worried about getting raided? Or did you just have about 3 walls up?
Oh no. If we even suspected anyone was trying to raid us, it wouldn't affect us in any which way, shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be able to do it. I thought I'd do that as well. I used to get loads of stream snipers. I really don't want to die and I'm going to... I'm too far from outpost. Never mind. I don't have nothing on me anyway. K18 I've just died at to a stupid boar. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, full dead. So I can just run back from this wooden base. A boar. But yeah, I've always had like loads of stream snipers, I have. So that's kind of how I learned to play Rust. By being stream sniped all the time. But it was fun. now they just can't get me anymore. Yep. Yeah, they're like, the stream snipers can't even get me anymore. I laugh at them now. I'm like, yeah, really? You're going to come and stream snipe me on a 100 pop server?
Let's be honest, it won't even get to you.
No, they can't even get to you, I know. Exactly, they can't. It's just funny. They can't even play on 100 pop servers. They can't play on servers like this. It takes different...
That's why people don't want to
It takes, yeah, it is. Like half the people that come on your stream is because they want to cheat and stream snipe you and stuff. So it's fun beating them.
Remember our stream once, like, John stuff, because
Right, yeah. Yeah, you ought to do it again. You'd probably do well on it, you know. You need like 50 subscribers and then 4 people watching.
how many times?
You can get about 70 quid a week or something. Yeah. Yeah, you could probably make a little bit of money on there though.
How many times do you use that?
But where did it, shall I just go to my dead body? I normally do.
When you're actually good at the
Yeah, you do. You do. People complain when you beat them. Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have been telling you not to raid people. It's like, what's the point of... What's the point of you being on it? Yeah. What's the point of playing then, yeah? I would be, I'd be like, what's the point? Oh, that pig's to it. It does tire you out playing Rust. That is for sure. Oh, where's my dead body? Oh, my dead body. I'm coming out first now. I've got 1k wood, but... So that's it, on proper rush, you see, it took me like an hour to get like about 4k wood or something, because I've got that one base down. Well, it's took me another ages to get here with 1k wood to outpost. There's a lot of big bases. It does, yeah, on proper Rust. But yeah, it does. Well, anything. Even anything, yeah, even any server, it takes you ages. It's part of the game. It's how it's meant to be. It's even worse on PC, because on PC you can paint paintings and stuff. Paint paintings and play music. Yeah, you can like draw pictures and then hang them up in your base. I was like, no way, I didn't even know that. And they've just updated that as well. and you can nuke people's bases as well. You can drop missiles on them. You can do a missile strike on their base and just wipe the base. Like when people annoy you too much. And it's like 800 people on the server as well. So you can end up with like 100 people trying to kill you. If you annoy people and stuff, it's just completely different. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't even know. You're like running around and you're like, oh, there's 50 guys chasing me. Yeah, they are. I think they are. No, it never will be because like the console can't do it. No, it can't do it. I don't think you can even really play this on a PS4 anymore. It's all PS5 players now, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, it does struggle. It does struggle now, even PS5. On PS4, you can't like, people just shoot you and you don't even see them. Fortnite's awful, isn't it? Fortnite's really bad even on PS5. Yeah, I do. I can't even stream Fortnite. It just lags because they keep adding things all the time. They've ruined Fortnite, completely ruined it. Why don't they just leave it alone and not update it all the time and keep adding new things and stuff? They've completely ruined the game. They really have. It is, yeah, it is, mate. Whereas for the first like, yeah, I think they probably lost all their customers. I bet most of the customers have come to Rust, and then Rust is like going the same way, unfortunately. Because there's like a limit. They shouldn't be doing too many updates, and they should be more smart about what they're updating. They should have brought out custom servers at the beginning, and then they should have brought out like minicopters, cars. Horses were so low. They were so slow bringing out horses as well. Even they're just too slow doing it. Yeah, takes them too long. They are too slow to make changes. which is pretty much the same with the government. They're just too slow to change things.
Does Helen kill you?
It's if you've got, it depends if you've got any armour. It's 2 items, isn't it? If you've got 2 items, but the Chinook shoots you anyway these days, but it can't really hit people. It's kind of rubbish. I think I can hear Chinook actually. And there's the attack alley. Yeah, is it Chinook? I think that's what they're actually called, Chinook, because it's 00. I've never been in one. I've never been on one, but when you see them in real life, if you ever see 2 of them together in real life, it's because one of them is filled with loads of rich people. One of them's filled with 8 rich people, and the other one's empty. So if in case one gets shot down, you never know which one's empty and which one's got the proper VIPs in, like the generals in the army and stuff, or the SAF. Off on a mission. That's if you ever see. That's when you see 2 of them in the sky together. When you see one, they could just be practicing or anything. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what they're up to. But when you see 2 of them together, it's like, whoa, something's going on. They're planning something. Yeah, especially. Yeah. Well, I suppose often you won't even see a fighter jet, but I mean, I think they've got a laser they can use nowadays anyway. They've got like, probably like some laser gun. They've got that many satellites up. Oh, there's an airdrop. So you're getting an airdrop on proper Rust. It's like, whoa, it's a proper thing. Just getting a gun is a proper thing. It's different, isn't it, compared to community? This is close to output. I know I'm going to die, but I can't not go for it. I can't not go for this, even though I'm probably going to die. Yeah, and that's when Rust gets boring, when you've got your base done and everything. I don't think there's going to be so many players here. Yeah, it does on community. It gets like that on this. That's going to be gone by the time I even get near it. Sounds. I can't hear any fighting. It's gone, I think. Anyway. Man, I was so close to that. You've got to be so quick for airdrops. Whole different game. This might have loot in it, or there's loot in this metal bit. Oh, I can hear the shooting, yeah. Oh man, if I could have got that airdrop, I'd raid that base. Yeah, there's the people there with an AK. Being a bit odd. They're just shooting everyone. We've got too much loot or something. Players like that, they don't last long anyway on Rust. They get wiped, they get raided and wiped. Because they're just too open, aren't they? And they're letting everyone know they've got AKs. It's like, well done. But obviously you're going to get raided. Yeah, you'll be my first raid. Zaddy Domo, MP5. Even if he goes in his base nearby. Someone's took heli at H18. There's 2 big bases, H18 and F18 or G18. They must be allied. I'm guessing it's him who's took the airdrop, or he's out looking for the airdrop. I'm gonna go grab the heli. See, this is proper Rust, where you struggle to get bags down even, unless you're smart. Let's go grab this. That's why they're fighting over there, buddy. It's because they've took heli, and players are trying to counter them. So maybe they're not allies in them 2 big bases. Plus, like now on Rust as well, you know, I can't even play on low pop servers. It's just so boring. And people are like, oh, look how much loot I've got. I'm like, bro, you're on a 40 pop server. You're not even playing the game, bro. Oh God, in the alley, this guy sucks at shooting.
Well, the guy who sucked at shooting at M18, there's a decaying. Or not decaying, the turret's off, there's pythons in them.
Ooh.
And
If you break the turret, do you get the python?
Yeah.
You can break them with compound bows, you know. You can compound bow them and break them.
No. They're off. That's the thing.
Yeah, you could just compound bow it. Well, if they're off, you can just spear it.
Yeah, so they're off. So just
Well, I got to the
out.
crash site, but
I just need a spear and I could probably kill the guy.
there is a few decayed bases I've seen. It's just getting that 1C4. Just getting the 1C4. Oh, it'll start again, I guess. First thing when you... I'm going to snowball up. First, I'm going to make a bone knife. They're better now, the scientists. Is that you? Who's here? This one's not. That one's not decaying. I can't see you. Am I lagging? You're in my team as well. You can't be in front of me. No, you're Mars. No, you're not. Oh, you mean someone else? I'm looking for you now. I'm like, where is he? Airfield's in the. Oh, have you got a Hazzy? Train yard look great if you've got a gun and Hazzy or. Is there anything? There's got to be something around because there normally is. We should be able to grub. Something just beeped. It's actually probably my watch that just beeped. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. 200. With both of us we could, couldn't we?
Yeah.
1, 2, yeah. I think. Yeah, that's a problem as well. Best to get a bag there as well. Plus as well, playing Rust like this is like more relaxing as well. Because like half the time I can just do my own thing a lot of the time almost playing like this. But I do like being in a group now as well though. Yeah, and just get loads of loot and stuff. I ought to do that because I'm no good at what can't I do? I can't do airfield and I'm not good at launch site. I'm not good at Bradley. I'm not good at heli. But other than that, I can do everything apart from that. Yeah, I should. But I'm pretty awesome at dome and stuff. This guy's going to crossbow me. He thinks he is. He's going to reload and run off. Yeah. Bro, you're so bad at shooting. I don't know how many times you'll let him try and shoot me across it. I'm just going to make a spear and kill him. Yeah, he's only got a crossbow. He's so bad. This guy's so bad. Go on then, boy. Turn around. Oh, he's got a hatchet. Oh, he's pulled a hatchet out. Oh, before I could make a spear as well, I'd have had him. That would have been a nice little snowball. I'm good with crossbows. I just shoot people without aiming. It's crossbow hatchet. It's picking, dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping stuff. You might head fishing. I can't hear which way he's going. It's just gone off. No, he's still here. He's still here. I heard him go over a bit of wood. He's still at my body. What's he mucking around at? He's gone left. But I'm not sure which way I'm lying on the floor, am I? Left could be anywhere. See, this is proper Rust. Where you're actually playing. And things matter. And it's hard. A proper full 100 pop server. It's not gone by then. That means he's either gone straight in front of you. You're nearly on top of it. Yeah, I can hear you. You're on top of it. So he's either gone right or forward. Or fishing village, but I don't think he went fishing village. I can't hear your footsteps. Yeah, it's either that way. It's one or two ways basically. Well, one of three ways really. It's somewhere. It was around there. You were literally like flipping. You were literally like 10 seconds behind, 5 seconds behind. It is, yeah, it is, mate, and it's proper fun and it's hard. Like I've not even managed to get a bag down at Outpost, but I have stole a base. But oh yeah, beta maybe that's a good idea. This is where you can make trap bases and things. Do you know what I mean? You can actually play the bloody game. Yeah, we will. We'll do a trap base. I'm gonna try and get a bag down at Outpost for a start. Well, I'm still trying to. Yeah, I bet you're knackered. I bet you're tired. Sorry, I shouldn't swear, but but they're only words. They're only words. No, get off and get some sleep, mate. You can't play when you're tired, you know. You can't think properly. Oh, if I had a jackhammer. Well, so I'm just going to look for guns because I know how people are. Death bag. TTV. Twitch TV, Big Davies. Well, mate, you didn't do very good. You got shot at the heli. It does, doesn't it? They're good. Oh. Hate me forever. Hate me forever. You didn't do very well either, mate. No one's hating you. You're dead on the floor, bro. Welcome to Real Rust. I'm on top of the crashed heli. If I had a jackhammer, you can get a... to be honest, the metal frags are not really worth it anyway. It's not worth risking the jackhammer. Yes, another death bag. Oh, CDS. So you were there, were you, sir? CDS MCFC. Manchester City. Ooh. Oh, don't tell people that. Hoping you're not on my stream now. You got to be careful in the future. There's weird people out there. I found your dead body. I was more proud. It looked like you were actually fighting him. It looked like you were there in time. I can see that because they've shot you trying to creep around the rock to actually. You were actually going to try and steal the loot. I can see where your dead body was. The other two guys were trash. At least you actually had a chance of grabbing something from the heli. Yeah, you had a chance of getting it though. You were pretty close. It was just that guy up on the rock. And I'm going to guess he didn't die. There they are. And they are there. They're so dumb. They're so stupid, like shooting nakeds, roof camping. Wow. They're so dumb doing that though. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Victims. Elto Toxic. Nice. Now we know he's in the base. It's Elliot Toxic. That's what it is. Elliot Toxic. But he's only got one T, so he obviously didn't go to school much and doesn't know how to spell his own name. Elliot Toxic. That's what it actually is. I was trying to work out what he's trying to mean. Possible. Could be a satchel. Oh, this is a satchel. Because I've done that before when I've been like a bit with no gun and stuff, and a geared player's chasing you. If you chuck a C4 at them, they run. It just works all the time. But I always stay there. What you should do, if you're naked and you chuck a C4 at someone, what you should do is run. But it's not a lot of point, is there, if you're naked anyway? That's easy. It's only in proper Rust what you can even talk about loot. On community servers and that, it's like, who even cares? Imagine if you had a box of rockets and it's like a ×3 server. It's like, yeah, so what? It's like, who cares? But on proper Rust, it's like, hey, I've got 5 rocket launchers and I raided them all. I didn't build any. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. They're gonna have to work out how to do these community servers. I don't think they should have given them the option to increase the loot at all. They should have just left it as normal one times and let them change other things only. That probably would have been better. I don't know though, because people do like it though. And if it is like a weekly, if you make a weekly server and put it on 2 times, that's kind of cool, yeah. Yeah, it depends how you like playing the game, don't it, really, as well. Because I enjoy playing like this. So I've been playing Hitman 3 all day. And then like, I know that I can just look on YouTube to see how to do the level on Hitman 3, but I never do. Because I just don't, well, I want to do it myself. Yeah, exactly, mate, yeah. And then, but I just think, what's the point of me playing Hitman 3 then if I'm just looking how to do it? And I know that's what most streamers do. Yeah, I do if I'm proper stuck, on a game and stuff. I've got so many games, actually. For some reason, I keep playing Rust all the time, but I do have so many games. Yeah, it is. That's what it is. It is, and that's what they do. That's what this. They use a lot of psychology and they make it very addictive, yeah, because you've got a lot of highs and lows. And that is exactly what they do. It's pretty much what the government do to you. Or it's what businesses do it to you, don't they? Oh, underneath Dome or something? Is he camping Dome? Oh, training yard. Right, so there's at least 3 of them in that base in I-18. They might be able to manage it for a little while. They might survive. 1. Yeah, I like getting the best ones. It's got it's using a hatchet, so they're a bit trampy. Why is he using a hatchet when he's from a base that big? He's coming out of a hatchet. The noobs. Yeah, and they can't shoot either. Anyway, I can. I've done it. I've had some right fun times on Rust, I tell you. That's probably why I keep playing it. One time I went around the server, found the biggest base on the server, and just built a wooden base right next to him. And as I was building it, they kept shooting me with AKs and everything, and I just wouldn't stop. I just kept going and going and going. 12 hours later, I had a base down. They just gave up shooting me by then. A week later, I raided them and took everything they had. And they just gave up. They were like, and there was about 6 of them. I just did it solo. I was like, I was doing it, and as I was doing it, I was like, shoot me all you want. I'm not even bothered. Keep shooting me. I'm just going to keep coming and coming with my rock. Rock raided the biggest. Well, I started with a rock, but it was funny. Yes, buddy. Yeah, yeah. You do have some laughs on Rust. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that was an old trick. Oh, people always used to do that. Stick up a turret outside your base. Yeah. That was an old trick, wasn't it? It don't work anymore for some reason. I remember one time I was playing with Michael. I don't know if you know. I don't think you met Michael yet. He's really good on launch. He's really good at the things I'm not good at, like launch site, Bradley, oil rig. He's really good at them. One time I was playing with him and we let these other 2 guys join and they insided us. We went oil rig and then when we came back they'd insided us and they were like laughing their heads off and Michael was like, let's quit. I was like, no man, we don't quit. Built a new base, raided them back and we ended up with more than them. We were laughing at them so much. They rage quit as well. They were like, no way. We've just insided them and they've just got us back the next day. People don't realise what you can do with 4 small furnaces. If you've got four small furnaces full of 12k sulfur, you're getting like 4k sulfur an hour. You can so easily make 50 satchels. Yeah, that's all you need, about 20k sulfur. Yeah, exactly, 20k sulfur. So if you've got 3 furnaces with 3k, that's so that's 9k sulfur. That's enough. Yeah, I tried that on community. And for if you run dome, you'll get 2 diesel. If you take that to the HQM quarry, you'll get 100. You'll get 100 high qual metal ore. Yeah, well, metal ore though, you've got to cook it up. Yeah, that's what I'm on about. That is on main, yeah. And do you know what it will take you? 10 minutes. So how close is dome to HQM? But any, you can take it to so dome. So we can run dome, get 2 diesel, take it sulfur quarry. In 10 minutes, you'll have like 5k sulfur or something in 10 minutes. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, we should build right.
You just be like, what the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm doing, mate. I'm building about J16. I am a bit away from launch, and so I can run water treatment and dome, and then sulfur quarry, and then learn. I need to learn launch site as well. I keep saying it every wipe, but
Tell you how to build launch sites.
and I want to learn train yard as well. I've done it a few times. I have done it a few times. Yeah, you're really good at launch, aren't you? You're really good at launch, aren't you? Yeah, I bet it's dead easy. You can just run it with like, you only need a red card, don't you? You need a red card and 1 fuse or something. Or is that it? Red and green and or 2 fuses maybe? Yeah. Well easy to get. I get so many. I have boxes of red cards and I just don't know what to do with them. But I've never looked on YouTube how to do train yard or airfield or launch. I never looked on YouTube how to do dome. I learned the hard way. I'm actually pretty good at dome these days. I never fall off anymore. I'm quite dangerous at dome. Getting there, because I never used to shoot players. I never used to fight anyone.
You're good at keeping your control
Yeah, and you got to like hold your nerve. You got to stay calm as well and stuff at dome. See, I would be good at launch site. Yeah, once I learn it, there's one jump when you're coming out of launch. There's one jump where you have to jump over them stairs. I fell off that a couple of times before. But other than that, I'd be super quick at launch site. Other than that, I could probably do launch with a DB and crossbow. I'll do it. And then obviously, I've learned the last wipe. The next step up from DB and crossbow is Python and Pumpy. That's the next step. That's the next step up from DB and Crossy. No, they're good though. Do you think so? Just forget it. What? Just go to like straight to like Saw or something like that. Or Tommy. I'm good with a Tommy. Yeah, you're probably right. You know, you're actually probably right. Just forget them completely. Well then. No, you're not. You're not, are you? I mean, the crossbow's got the range, but they are literally like beginner game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're never going to learn. You're right. You're right, actually. You're right. You are actually right, yeah. Yeah, no, you are. You're awesome. You're very good. Yeah, then they don't want to play with you anymore. That happens to me, actually. People don't want to play with you anymore as well. Yeah, they get jealous. That's what humans are like, though. People are like that. Ooh. 2 hours. Mind you, I taught Ty's how to play. I taught Ty's how to play the game. And it was dead funny because within 2 days of him starting to play the game, plus he's only like dead young, he's only like 11 or something. And within 2 days of playing the game, he had boxes of guns. I was like, "What have you done, Taz?" He had every item in the game within 2 days of playing it. I was like, "No way." I was like, "What?" I was like, "How is this guy with like 10 hours on the game better than me?" But then I taught him how to do it. Yeah, he's actually a really good player. He's a cool guy. He's dead funny. He's like, yay, let's raid someone. Can we flame raid? Can we flame raid? Can we eco raid? And he's dead funny. He's like, yeah, let's go. It's super cool, he is. Yeah, yeah, you can. I need to change my settings because I'm turning slow. I turn too slow, and then people are using mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Well, mostly they wait for you as well, and they're turning quicker than me as well, and they're waiting for me, so I'm twice disadvantaged. Because I tend to charge in, I do. Because like I'm the kind of person that just doesn't give up. Like I said, like with that base, like where I built a base right next to the biggest base on server, and even though they kept shooting me, I just kept coming back and rebuilding it. In the end, well, in the end, I raided them, but.
Need another base, bro.
Mm,
Another base.
I do at the minute. I need a bag down at the minute. Yeah, it was. That weren't the best that I can do, that one. It was a bit crap, that one. It was rubbish, that one. But it was only like 6k metal upkeep a day. And normally I go to like 8k. Yeah. That. Yeah, that's to stop people raiding you. Yeah. What you do is you build. No, you build like a 1x2 close by, and then you spawn behind them and keep running out with guns. Or a couple of little bases, what you can just fill with like 7 days upkeep dead quick. I do it that way. Well, that was one of my worst bases, but it's really hard to build a base when you ain't got the BPs. Plus, it's hard on a high pop server as well. So what I'm probably gonna have to do. Yeah, it is. It's hard to even get anywhere. What I'll probably do is just get a 1x2 down. Just get a 1x2 down, like research BPs. I hate bows, and I hate players killing me with bows. I'm like, how have they just killed me with a bow? But I'm good with a crossbow. But yeah. But I'm really good on enlisted. I'm actually really good on shooting games. Even like Call of Duty World War II and stuff like that. I always come first. Takes me a little while to get back in practice, obviously, but I always come first and stuff. But then it just gets boring though. It's like I'll just win all the time. What's the point? But yeah, I'm good on shooting games though, because I'm really good with a crossbow, which I never even. I'm good at shooting. They do it. This is official Rust. Bait them out. Hit the door with a rock. Or knock on the door and tell them you room service. That's what I do. Sometimes, both of them sometimes get them out. Just be careful they don't come out a different way. Oh, nice. I've had some fun times in Rust where I've killed full metal AKs with a DB and I'm naked. That's always fun. They get so mad at that. Yeah, they do get really mad. I've got it on a short even where I've done it. I've stopped making so many shorts. I hope to stop making more shorts, but they get so mad. Even last wipe, I killed a full metal MP5 with a naked pumpy. It came back and raided my buddy. I was just laughing at him. And they didn't even manage to raid Ties, and it was like his second day in game. I was telling Ties what to do. I was like, no, keep your doors closed, don't let them in. And then I kept their MP5 for the whole wipe. I used to look at the MP5 every day and be like, yeah, that was the first gun I got. Actually, no, the first gun I got that wipe, last wipe, was L96. Actually, was the first gun I got. That was actually the first. I was like, no way, I've not even got a single BP. I've got an L9.
Oh, I remember hiring a team and he got me a box of teams.
Oh, I bet they're awesome. I've never used them, you know, the T's.
I did hire it for like 5.
Yeah. So you did pay him, but yeah, I bet it was super fun. I bet it was good. Yeah, if it's good fun, it's worth it. Yeah, yeah. I need to learn that. I did have a guy. I had a guy who Sprizer, and he was meant to be showing me all that stuff, but I don't know what's up with him. He's probably busy. He must be busy or something. I had a guy who was a farmer now. I used to like, yeah, yeah, because I kept building in farming bases and stuff, but I don't think he could quite put the time in. I think he was growing the plants, and then when he was like logging on 12 hours later and all the plants were dead, I think that's what was happening.
Oh, I remember getting kicked out of like
Yeah,
the code to the farm base
yeah.
wasn't the same as the main base. No one once told me what the farm base was.
Oh,
And
ah, no.
the code, I raided the farm base.
Mm.
Not knowing it was our farm base.
Ah, no.
Accident.
Oh, that's funny, that is, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. You trashed their best plant that they spent probably a week doing or something.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Like 10.
What's this guy doing hiding here?
So I kind of got kicked out of that.
I don't think he's quite safe. I think I've got mild autism. This guy's, he is safe. Sadly. Only just. You know, like if he dies here, I'll loot him. What's he doing? There's nothing here. Oh, it is shooting me from. Ah, there was no way it's shooting that far. That's literally the edge. He's right in front of the turret. Anyway, I'll just kill myself at outpost again. You have to learn the limits of outpost. I'm good with outpost. I bait people with outpost. Oh, every wipe. I'm so deadly with outpost. See, all of this is missing in custom servers. Proper rust. These are not friends with these. I thought they were friends at first, but they're not. Ah, yeah, it's either all or none, I think. I think it's either all or none. Well, like a lot of people with custom servers, they don't even know you've got to turn on voice chat. You've got to turn on game chat. They don't even know that. And they're like, why can't you hear me in game? It's like, oh, you have to turn it on. It's turned off, normally. I guess because it probably lags your server. Oh, who can build? I love that BP. I need BPs. I'm fresh. Told you. They'll hear that. They'll come and shoot me now. But I don't care. I'm pretty sure these are the guys with AKs. Let's not give them 50 sulfur. I need to learn to... Here they come to shoot me. I need to learn to build into bases as well. From what I've seen, you see where the blue, where it's blue, and then you go back a little bit, don't you? You go back a couple of squares and then build up, so you can jump in. We'll eat that. I once played with this guy, Night Snow. He's so good at building into people's bases. It's just unbelievable. and he'll even like drop the loot through like the tiniest gap and stuff, and you're like, what the hell? How are you even doing this? Oh, there's that Elliot Toxic again. You can't spell his name. Nail hunt. He pops in to say hello. I think he just got bored of Rust. I think he was just too good at it because he was just building into bases. By now he'd have built in there and robbed them blind. I don't know how I could never work out how he was getting back out. But he still says hello to him, man. He's a really cool guy. You and him would make an awesome team, I tell you. You and him would be like deadly. Why are they not shooting me? They've ran off with their loot or something, or they've been rocketed. I don't know what's going on with them. Well, oh, here they are. Oh, it's you. It's you. Welcome, welcome. When I've got a nail gun with no nails. And the people are trying to build in and grab this stuff, yeah. People are trying to actually get in there. See, it's a completely different game though, isn't it, playing like this? I don't want this rubbish. Yeah, these guys, they've got AKs in here. This is our target. The other base is a bit quiet. They're keeping quiet about the loot. See the furnace going. You can hear them. They are coming out to kill me, and I have no bullets. Here you are. Hello? Could I have some nail gun bullets, please? I'm a bit broke. I just need some nail gun bullets. Oh, let me try again. Is it on that? Is it on? I can't see it in here because I've turned off my hood. I need some. I do need some nail gun bullets. I've changed my hood. I used to be able to press like the big button in the middle when it was speaking game. They're not even coming out, you know. They're scared. They're actually scared in there with their AKs. Weird guys, man. They're a bit odd in there. Yeah, see if I can build in. They're probably watching the furnace. Or if we just run off, that'll even annoy them. Two sleeping bags, that's probably them. See, they've annoyed someone, look. They're hiding from someone. I think it's this other big base, which we'll have a look at. Play out. I see him. Someone's coming behind you. Cool, I'll give it. Oh, that's not a weapon. We'll have to rock him. Where they go? Could be a freshie. Oh, it looked like they went this way. I don't see him now. He might have gone fishing village. Well, let's check the other base. These are the two bases to get, I think. And what are they doing down here? Large oil rig. I don't think they get on with each other. We can turn them against each other. I think there's more of them in here. I think the other one's under attack. That's why they're cooking up sulfur. Farming all the nodes in the desert. Yeah, look, they're not getting any. Oh, this is flipping. They're flipping out of walls, 3 walls. Oh, this is a sick base. Apart from you can just get in there and drop the loot through this gap. That's about the biggest gap in the world. Oh, here a horse. Do you know what? I'm quite tempted to start building this way myself, to be honest. Turrets. Yeah, they've got. Like, I think they're doing large oil rig. I think they're fighting when these guys at large oil. I actually quite like this design. It's kind of sick. They've got a foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's loads of them in here. Oh, there's loads in here. 3. That's 4 high. But you're looking at 3 ladders just to get over the first wall. Yep, okay, buddy. I should have put out chat on stream. Apart from these couple of gaps, why do they have gaps and then they don't have gaps? Do you think they messed it up here? They must have. Well, unless they've been really. Quite makes sense. They're cooking sulfur. They're cooking more sulfur. Oh, they're gonna blow the shit out of this other base. This is the base to raid then. But the thing is, I mean, we can foundation wipe 4 squares, 4 stone squares. But then you've got to cover the rest of the defences. Nasty. And then there's too many of them anyway. There's got to be some Chinese clan or something. Interesting, that is. I like it. I'm impressed. They need a wooden wall behind that stone wall, though. The stone wall's a bit. That gives me ideas. That actually gives me ideas. None of this is getting me the base down, but.
This is why I love Rust. It's either someone either gets really angry about you asking for a star, or they just don't give a flying shit.
I'm going to need snow for this job. I'm not even joking. I ain't seen snow for a little while. Because I'm not good at building in. This is a building I need. Compy, I need you. Yeah, buddy, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Husband toilet. And these are the ones that are making it laggy as well. So it's here where I'm at. This is the base to get, but it needs to be built in. Their outer wall is flipping 4 stories high. And it goes right around the base. And then inside it, they've got a stone wall. The place is huge. I don't know how many of them are in here. Welcome back to Rust. Now we can have some fun. Oh, then they're still building. What are they building in there? There they are. Look. Are you kidding me? What are you breaking? What's the guy breaking? They've not quite finished. What? They can't be cooking stone. Something won't build properly. They can't be cooking stone, but that could be a weak point. That's the weak point, obviously. Yeah, that is the weak point, and that's why they're putting barricades up, because I'm here. I knew that was the weak point anyway, and there's about 4 of these. The barricades won't help you, mate. They're worried that I'm from the other base. Well, they won't come anywhere near me because they're worried I'm going to shoot them. Alright, let's go anyway. This is taking too long to do anything. Alright, well, oh, they have come to me. I didn't think they'd come to me. I did not think they'd do that. Because I could have shot them. Yep, that's pretty much it, buddy. Yeah, it is. And I've done that. Honestly, I've done it before. I would sit there. I've done it solo. I would sit there, right, and just build a wooden base next to them, and they'll keep coming, raiding me. I'm like, yeah, so what? I just keep rebuilding it, and raid them. Because I just don't give up. That's it. And it's not like they get. It's just costing them. It's just costing them all the time anyway, and they get bored of doing it as well. Like, I'll just go back there now and let them shoot me again. It's fun though. Oh yeah. Yeah, like straight away. You probably would, yeah. You'd probably stop me, yeah. You'd be just coming back and just raid me. And I'd probably give up. No way. Oh god. These must have so much sulfur. These must be raiding everyone, especially if there's about 6 of them. Yeah. No wonder these guys are shitting themselves. But they've managed to hold them off. Somehow. They've held them off. Anyway. Yeah, he didn't even make me a mod on there, did he? Even though the damn thing's not working. Well, yeah. I should have. Plus, like, I brought loads of players there, but then they were like, well, it didn't even work, so they all left. I can't really argue with them. But that's what I'm saying, I'll just put together like a new team anyway, this wipe. We'll just start again. But I'll just tell people to build their own, I'll just tell people, like, build your own base. Yeah, cool, buddy. And like, I say, like, if we get on at that, you can, like, just live in my base anyway. I do make good bases. I mean that base, like that last base, it weren't the best, but there was like 30 garage doors. No, they're like odd bases. People just can't deal with them. That's why it's how I've learned to do it. So if you come down through the roof, you're just ending up on my front door, and you're going to be like, what the F? Not only that, there's like 30 garage doors to even get there. You're not even getting all the loot. It is. They are. They're just odd. You're right. It is odd, and that's what players can't deal with it. They don't know what it is, and there's no right way to go because it's actually this. I actually do the same design all the time. All it is because I've been raided so many times. I've learned how not to get raided. I can survive all wipes, whole 4 weeks. Yep. Yeah, you do. And as long as it's full metal, armoured ceilings, always do your ceilings armoured. And they just have no idea where the TC is. I've been raided by like 6-man team. I've been raided by 6-man teams and stuff, and they're like, seriously, I've never seen a base so shit. And you won anyway. We've wasted all our boom we just saved up in the past week. And I'm like, just back in my base. All I have to do is build a few garage doors, and I'm like, yeah. Plus, I don't have much loot anyway because I just build. I just enjoy it. What I enjoy is like beating other people. Because that's what, like, Rust has taught me that, like, other people are, like, stream snipers and they screw you over and everything. And I just enjoy winning. And so they'll raid me. So they raid. So like that base. So my base on John's server that they raided, they've had to blow off the back wall, what was sheet metal, and then they've had to break about eight double doors, and they got 3 guns and 2 C4. That's all they got. Yeah, so it's all right for other people to raid you, but it's not right for you to raid. Yeah. Oh, I hear you on that one. It's for admin abuse. That's admin abuse, isn't it? We need to put a complaint in to John. And I bet your base was stacked with boom as well, and then you've just been raided because like he don't want you to raid everyone, and it's like, bro. Well, now the whole server's full of boom, and then you're all just going to raid each other. The whole thing's. What were you on the server for? Yeah, exactly. He should. He should give it you all back if he's not letting you raid people. I think he should give it you all back. But then that, yeah, exactly. Yeah, apparently. I don't know. I think the main problem with a custom server is the bloody server abuse. They don't even work. It's like, oh, let's just freeze for 5 minutes. And knowing flipping face punch, they'll fix it in about a year. Yeah, and G Portal, yeah. And now there's 2 companies involved, it's even worse. So they just blame it on G Portal. And G Portal will be like, no, it's face punch. And then both of them will be like, no, it's the admins of the server. It's just going to be a nightmare for like a year. It's like, don't even bother. But that's my opinion. They actually said that. They're like, yeah. So they've been wrote back to you, and they're like, yeah, it's face punch and G Portal, and please consider we both have shitty internet. That's the main problem I've found though with playing Rust lately. From between like English time, from between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m, it's just crap to play because the internet just lags because there's so many people on the internet. It's the internet companies are just not upgrading the internet. But the upgrade, yeah, they upgrade their price though. But I just stream off my mobile phone, I do. I'm like, fuck them. Which they hate. They actually hate it. But I've got the S23 Ultra, which cost me like £60 a month. I got it quite cheap, to be honest. And it's a 3-year contract. It's seriously a lot great. It looks like there's an airdrop at Doom. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. But like my phone company, they hate how much data I use. They're like, you've used 400 gigabytes of data this month. I'm like, bro, do I care? Yeah, you're gonna die, bro. Let me kill this fool. Oh, come on, bro, kill him. And then when they throttle my connection speed so much to the internet, I'll just phone them up and make them reset it. Because they can't charge me £60 a month. I have unlimited data, so they can only throttle my speed for a little while. Once they slow it down, I'll just ring them up and I'm like, you need to reset this, or I want money off my bill because I'm not getting the service I'm paying for. There are laws. So I just do it that way. So I don't actually have internet at all. I actually don't have internet, and I have no TV license or anything. But but because I don't work, I don't. Yeah, you gotta have fun though. You gotta get them back, mate. You gotta get them back. But yeah, but what should I do then? Should I pay £60 a month for my phone and £25 for the internet, and another £5 for a TV license? Where does it stop? Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm on Rust on my mobile phone. Why would I do it? I do moan a lot though, you're right. You're right. You are right on that one. I've found you get a lot further in life just by being positive. So I've been doing like a bit of gardening and cleaning work for people in their houses, and it's just by being positive and being trustworthy. Do you know what I mean? And by not moaning too much. Yeah. Sometimes it depends if I'm asleep and stuff. I did a bit of gardening yesterday, about 3 hours. You'll find rust tires you out there. You do rust like 12 hours a day. Whew, it's hard, especially when you're old. No, I need to start. I need to start walking again and go gym again, and maybe get a girlfriend again. I don't know. I'm kind of done with women, but most of the problems I've had in life, I swear to God, mate, most of the problems I've had in life, it's been my own fault. So, but it's a lot easier to blame someone else. But most of it has been my own fault. So, but you only learn from your mistakes. So it is what it is. No big deal. It's not all my I would actually say most of my problems in life have been from the council and the government. I actually would, and them stopping me learning that it's my own fault. I just got I've been drinking like a hot chocolate tonight with whipped cream and a bit of whiskey in, but you don't need to know about the whiskey bit. But what really disappointed me, I got my cream out my fridge and it said plant-based cream. I just put it straight back in my fridge. I was like, I'm not drinking fake fucking cream. If you ask your girlfriend if she wants some fake cream, she'll be like, nah, bro, forget that. So why do I want it? Fucking hell. Now I'm swearing, but plant-based cream. I'm like, bro, I'm throwing it away. I'm not even. It goes out of date on February 24. I'm like, but it's going in the bin, mate. It's not even been tasted. Fake fucking cream. Plant-based cream. I'm like, what? Should we what is wrong with the world? What are Tesco's playing at? Serious though, innit? That's real talk, bro. I tell you. Did they teach these things in school, you know? If you go to the shop and you buy some plant-based cream, expect to get poorly, you know? And I don't even know, I don't even want to know what it tastes like. But that is for real though, isn't it? If you say to your missus, would you like some plant-based cream? She'd be like, not really, mate. Would you like a plant-based man? What, is that a cucumber or what, bro? Fuck off then, I don't need you. I'll stick with the cucumber, yeah? Plant-based, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put my kettle. I've had a few whiskies, but funny though, isn't it? And that's how the government, that's how stupid the... I'm never going Tesco again when the cream is plant-based. I'm done. What we need next is a plant-based rust. Real life though. What the hell? I'm sticking to my semi-skim hot chocolate. What? Eat your meat. It's probably plant-based, but you know. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, you're not ordering then, are you? I just fucking thought so. I had the onions before you cat. I just fed your chicken, right, for like 4 days in a row. And you were nothing but fucking sleep and put weight on. And drink water. Come here. Come here, old girl. Plant-based hot chocolate. Everything's flipping plant-based anyway. The whole thing's a joke. Anyway.
No, sort of already killed one. Another rabbit popped out.
Welcome to Real Worst. Anyway, I reckon you ought to remember that joke with the plant-based cream. Probably you'll get that. Yeah, that'll get you a couple of girlfriends. I reckon that joke. They like people who are positive. That's what I've learned in my life. The worst thing to a woman is when you start messaging them and you're like, oh, you're a bitch and all of this. They hate you then. Yeah, I've been like that in life, mate. Yeah, you're not though. You're not though. When I've spoke to you online and stuff, you haven't been at all. And that's what I'm saying. That's like ladies hate that. They're just like, this guy's a bit weird. He's always unhappy and moaning and like a Karen sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? And women hate that. So that's like a lot of problems I've made in my life where I've like ended up either getting drunk or getting annoyed with my girlfriend, and then I made the mistake of telling her that I'm annoyed with her. Yeah, they do. They do. They like to be in charge and oof, they want you to be happy and change, and I don't know what women want, but I don't really. And I'm in my 40s. Yeah, and it's like, well, why did you get me in the first place if you want me to change? What are you on about? But even saying that, and then she's like, oh, I hate you now. And it's like, what? What would you want about? So I'll end up like, maybe like, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I'll end up like, maybe like losing my temper or whatever. I'm being like, fucking hell, well, I've spent 7 years with you, and now you're telling me I need to fucking change. Are you taking the piss? And then they're like, don't speak. Then they're like, don't speak to me like that. You're an idiot. And then I just get more mad, so I'm falling into the trap, and then they're like, I'm leaving you now. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Then you end up like broken hearted. So trust me, bro, being depressed gets you nowhere. You cannot win with women. You know what I mean? Just probably the best thing to do is just have more than one girlfriend and just be like, yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Go see the other one. Just tell him. In the future, I'm just gonna be like, sorry, sweetheart, I'm just plant-based. You know what I mean? So if you want some real meat, get yourself down the butcher's or something. Just be positive and like, just laugh at them back. And they'll be like, they wouldn't have a clue what to say, would they? They'd be like, let me phone my friend and see what she says about this. By that time, I'll just be back on Rust. By that time, I'll be back on Rust and be like, yeah, fuck it anyway. That's what I'm saying. That's that. I tell you, you got to be positive in life, bro. You remember that advice. Hello, look, I'm plant-based, so I'll leave you with my cucumber while you think about this situation, and I'm off down the pub. Speak to you next week when you grow up. No, don't say that, because that'll freak up. Then she'll be like, "Ooh, you told me to grow up." Is that all right, short hair? I didn't mean it.
God, this is real good life.
But seriously, like, you can't like lose you. There's nothing that you can say is going to be correct. You cannot win an argument. You can never argue with a woman. It's just pointless. Just leave her to her own wicked devices. Just be like, here's your broomstick, off you go. Happy Halloween. See you next year. P.S. What's your mate's number? She's more chill than you. It's no good losing your temper. It's like being raided on Rust, isn't it? It's just no good getting angry or crying. Please don't raid me. Doesn't work. So yeah, don't be depressed, mate. We're all plant-based. Well, you give me a good laugh today, so that's nice. It's nice to have a laugh. It clears your chest.
What do you think about that vegan teacher? I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
No, I've not heard of her, but the whole vegan thing's a bit odd. Because they're not really vegans. I don't trust them. I don't trust vegans.
I'm a vegetarian.
I don't think it's real. Like if she was that vegan, so if she's vegan, then she don't eat eggs, but she's a woman and she's got eggs inside of her anyway from God. So she's not that vegan, is she? You know, like where is a woman without a bit of meat in her? Single, unmarried, childless. That's the way God made it, yeah? I probably need to calm down or else they'll flipping be hanging me on a cross next to these women. And they'll be like, it's a plant-based cross. And I'll be like, yeah, but then...
Do you want to cross plant-based? Or do you want it non-plant-based?
That's it.
Or do you want it vegan?
And really, like, the whole thing's stupid because really, like, a tree dies and then it turns into coal and then it turns into stone anyway. So everything's...
What do you think about LGBTQ?
I just think they're fucking wasting the time, aren't they? Like, a lot of people have asked me this. Like, I don't know what crazy stuff they're teaching people in school. But at the end of the day, there's two sexes, male and female. That's it.
Well, yeah.
Very rarely, like a 1 in 500,000, there is a chance that you can be born with a penis and a vagina. It does happen. Just like you can be born with 2 heads. But it's not the way you're meant to be. According to maths, you know. And I like maths and science and things, but... A lot of people... I'm super offended right now. All right, mate, get on your plant-based cross and shut the fuck up. We'll bring you some plant-based nails. But yeah, it's just a funny life, mate. A lot of bad things happen.
Plant-based.
Yeah, that's it. Plant-based dungeon, plant-based robe.
Plant-based.
Yeah, and it is funny how things are. Oh, it's well, they've only just found out that trees are actually like the internet. So you'll get like a mother tree, and then it has like a son tree or a daughter tree, and then the roots connect together and they share nutrients, which is super cool. That is, that they're actually like an internet, like a proper world wide web of trees, and we go around chopping the fuckers down and making crosses out of them. So we're the problem on this planet. We're not plant based. We're like plant killers. It's just, but
Technically, aren't plants trees?
yeah, they are. They are, yeah, because they actually all connect. So even the flowers and stuff connect to trees. But the odd thing is, the really odd thing is, mate, that the tree will share nutrients with like its family tree before it shares it with the grass or the plants or the mushrooms. It somehow it knows which tree's related to it and it shares it with them first. But it still shares.
Tree has a family.
Yeah, it's a family tree. It's an actual thing, and it's actually like the internet. It's really odd how like everything's connected. It's really, really odd. And I think humans just don't realise that anymore. They've just lost connection with everything. So even you are somehow related to me. According to genetics, we all came out of these two black people in Africa, according to scientists. So you're actually related to me
I told
in some way or other.
one of the black.
There's only one race, the human race.
Yeah.
And we don't understand that. That's what people miss. And people split themselves up. Oh, I support this football team. I support that football team. I'm from this town. I'm from that town. I'm from this street. I'm from that. I'm from this house. You're from that house.
I'm from the gang.
Yeah, that's it. I'm from the ghetto, ghetto, ghetto living in the ghetto. So there's places in America, and Canada's really bad now apparently, and Australia. Frightening places for people that can't eat, and drug addiction and things, and gangs, and yeah, but Canada's really bad as well now, and Australia as well, England as well, France as well. France is frightening as well.
I never want to visit Australia.
Italy's getting bad. Even Sweden's starting to get bad.
They will never ever visit.
England. I'll never visit England. I've only lived here for like 40 years. Well, we'll call it living. It was all right for 20, 30 years. I know, things just change. Some things are better, some things are worse. So when I was 16, I think, when I got my first mobile phone. Oh, yeah, things change. They keep shooting at that base with AKs.
A spoiled kid is. People say a spoiled kid is like.
It's hard to say. Everybody's different. There's no such thing. You can't label anything. No one can put you in a box until you're. No one can put you in a box until you're dead. There is no. You know what I mean? Like, your name is whatever your name is, but that's just because that identifies you from a flipping plant.
If you had 24 hours left to live, what would you do?
Oh, I'd be tempted to go and pay the government a visit with some fireworks. Like Guy Fawkes. I'd be very tempted. Yeah, definitely.
everybody. Calm down, everybody.
I'd be looking for him probably.
Why is it gonna hit the earth?
Hmm.
Global warming isn't gonna kill us.
Yeah, there's no such thing apparently. Yeah, you wait 10 years and we'll see. They're starting to. I was watching a documentary the other day, and they're starting to. They're arguing over the Arctic because it's all defrosting. They're arguing over all the gas and oil and whatever's in the Arctic. So there might be a big war. Very sad. I mean, did we not have World War One and World War Two, and God knows how many other wars in the past? Boy, it's all just. What can you do? And then if you refuse to go in World War One and World War Two, if you refuse to go, they'd shoot you for it, and they'd call you a coward and shoot you. So either way, you're gonna die. You just think it's stupid governments, but they don't go, do they? They sit at home in their offices, and they don't send their kids to war either. They give them officers' jobs. Well, your job's to make boots for the army. You're not going to sit in the trench. You make the shoelaces, you make the boots, you make the sleeping bags, you make the guns.
They call you a coward.
Yeah, and they used to shoot you for cowardice in World War One and World War Two. The worst thing and it happened in both World War One and World War Two. The worst thing they used to do is they'd say, "You will walk towards that machine gun, you won't run." And it's like, bro, but I'm going to get shot. Well, we'll shoot you for being a coward then. You will walk towards that machine gun, not run. And it's like, why are we even here for then? Are you having a joke or what? And they're like, well, we need to sell boots, you know what I mean, mate? Timberland, isn't it? You know, shut up and walk. It's like, bro, come on. Are you kidding or what? What is this, rust? Yeah, so that's kind of sad.
Honestly, I didn't know when IRL called you.
Yeah, that's it. But, you know, it's plant-based. Plant-based shoelaces, so let's not complain. Yeah, it's frightening. Used to go in World War One. They called them conscientious objectors. In World War Two, they just used to chop your head off and keep it quiet. But it's still the same result. You're dead for refusing to go and fight. I don't know, because they can't exactly tax people because we're broke. They can't get money out of us. They'd probably do a similar thing and be like, oh, you're a coward. You're refusing to go to Ukraine, you're a coward. No, what did they do? They had to, at the start of World War One, they made men wear white feathers who refused to join up to the army, and they made you wear a white feather. So then all the women would be like, oh, he's a coward, look, he won't join the army. He's shit at rust.
Honestly, I'll just.
And then they like rip you off. Oh, it's really hard to explain. Well, it's not that hard to explain. So after World War One, all the soldiers came home. The few that survived or whatever. Anyway, they came home and they said, the Germans have good breakfast. We want English breakfast as well. And that's where the English breakfast comes from World War One. And then after World War Two, they were like, oh, right, we've won the war. The country's all broke. We're all bombed and everything. We've won the war. What do you want? And people said, right, what we want is we want houses, jobs, and free hospitals, doctors. And they got it, and then it's slowly been taken away again. And then once they take it away, they send you to war again. So the whole thing is just like a pointless... It's like they're just trying to get rid of people. Which is sad, because I think there's enough space for everyone. I mean, you can see it on Rust. There's enough space for all of us to make a base. We don't have to shoot each other, do we? But it's human nature. You can actually see it in Rust as well. I don't have to run after this naked guy with a rock, but I'm going to. He's got a flipping machete. Oh, he's got a bow. I hate bows. Get out of here. I'm gonna do you, bro. Oh, he got me. He's gonna kill me. Look here. YT yoink. YouTube yoink. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. It just feels like they hate us. It is, though. It is. Yeah, and work is as well. Work is as well. It's just like a prison. It is. No, I do 100%. And most of what, say you look at your maths class, the whole thing's a pile of shit. The only thing you're ever going to need in life is something like percentages, adding and dividing and taking away. That's all you ever really need. You don't need all the rest of the crap the teacher, unless you're going to be a scientist. So why are you there all the time learning all this crap? Unless you're a scientist, you don't need it. But I would recommend that you learn percentages, addition, taking away, division, multiplication. But other than that, what do you actually need? You don't use it all. And it's sort of the same in like a science class. No, don't. As soon as you've done your GCSEs, you move on to like your A levels or whatever, and then that's all that matters. So how is it important if what you did in the past don't matter? You won't play Russ. You won't play Russ, would you, if you came on and your base was wiped every day? And that's kind of what they do to you at school or at work. So you go work and then they tax you, and then it's just ridiculous. They must hate us. I think you're right. It's like the one is dead. It's like the one is miserable. Yeah, I think so. It's like the one is depressed, so they can give us tablets to make us not depressed, and yet these tablets don't even work. Or they have no basis in science. There is no basis that having antidepressants works, because all an antidepressant does is it stops your brain absorbing serotonin, so it makes you feel happier, but it doesn't actually make you any better. It doesn't fix the reason of why you're unhappy. It just keeps you on tablets. So then you become a customer. So they just want customers. That's it. What are we then? Oh, what are we then? Just customers? Is that all we are? Customers? And so they actually keep you poorly instead of making you better. You're better off going for a walk than having antidepressants. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like Rust. You can see it all in Rust, mate. Serious. And you know you're on the right track when you can compare it to something, and even if you can compare it to cooking, you know you're on the right track. So what do they do with cooking? They put sugar in, which keeps you addicted to the food, and it's not actually food, it's sugar, which makes you poorly. And they used to years ago, they used to teach you cooking in school. And what you're going to do all of your life, you're going to be doing cooking. I don't blame you. I don't know, I really enjoyed school until I was about 13. I got bored of school when I was about 13 and just started to realise it was just not really teaching me anything, if that makes sense. Like, if you imagine someone 1,000 years ago, they'd laugh at society today. They'd be like, are you serious? You go work to pay for food, a car, a house. They'd be like, why don't you just go out and pick your own food off a tree, build your own house, and walk everywhere? Or have a horse? They'd be like, and that's someone. So how is society? So I think society is worse now than it was 1,000 years ago. Sorry to interrupt you, but you're not allowed, are you? Yeah, you would. Yeah. You would, yeah. And you're not allowed to do it because the Queen owns all the land, or the council, or whatever. You can't even do it anyway. Yeah, and then they charge you for building your own house, and then they charge you, and then they'll say you didn't have planning permission, you've got to knock it down. But then someone 1,000 years ago would be like, why would you go and work in Tesco when you can just walk down the street, right, and pick up some, let's say, well, whatever. You can. Have you ever heard of a silver birch tree? You can go to a silver birch tree, take the leaves off, and make a cup of tea. It's free of charge. But don't ever take any leaves from a tree near railways or a road, or where dogs piss or people piss. As a tree absorbs that. Yeah. Well, especially railways, because you think railways are safe. Yeah, I'm kind of chatting to you, but it's nice to have a chat with you. You're a smart guy. So it's nice to have a chat with someone smart. It's not nice being smart. What did I say? To feel things deeply is both a curse and a blessing.
Yeah.
So remember that one. I like listening. There's a new DJ I found on YouTube called Sick Ick. His music, I love his music. It's awesome. Sick Ick is called.
Sick.
Sick Ick. No, no. Thank God. No, we don't like none of that business. But he's a really good DJ. He's actually a really good DJ.
Yeah, I was on.
Like mixing songs together.
The M&M account, like, you should
I saw something about that. That's what they've started doing. That's because their profits are dropping. And they've done it in motor, like Lauren Jumps. I've watched that Lauren Jumps on YouTube a few times.
It's not to do with the profits, it's to do with, like,
Oh, trying to get people back to the mainstream and control
back
people.
your back,
Yeah.
why they let us
Yeah, they're trying to control people again. They're trying to bring it back to the mainstream. They're
in.
trying to make you watch the bleeding news on Fortnite. That's why. When all it'll just be the death of Fortnite, because people don't want to hear it.
M&M comes with no swear words.
Oh my God! But that's not Eminem, is it? The Eminem song that was really famous is "My tea's gone cold, and I'm wondering why I even got out of bed at all."
I don't listen to M&M.
That was his first famous.
My friend goes, he's like, how many swear words did you bleep out of it?
Yeah, and it just ruins the whole thing. And that is another big problem that they have at the minute, in that they're just trying to censor everything and control people's thoughts. It's completely stupid. Who is someone to tell you what to think? Do we not have freedom of speech then? Can we not make mistakes and say what we want to fucking say? Do you know what I mean? Even though I've just said a swear word, well, so what? If someone's offended by my swear word, they can fuck off. It's their problem. I'm not offended by it. So why are they? Why don't they grow up? Why don't they grow up? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit hard to explain, but viewing multitasking mode. Picturing pin to side. I don't normally do this. I've never done this before. Oh, this is cool. Showing me stuff. Appreciate that. Oh, wait, just flip to the other side. That's a bit odd.
Look at them.
Do I need to press? What have you done to them? No way. That's kind of sneaky. What? They must be close by. But if you know how to build in, you see. But no, I mean, people said it like 50 years ago, CDS. People were like, well, what are you going to do next? Arrest me for thinking something wrong? I've not even done something, but what are you going to do? Lock me up because I'm thinking something wrong, but I've not done anything. You can't help what you think, can you? Sure, you have freedom of thought. Aren't we supposed to live in a democracy? Or are we just being controlled? Yeah, they're not. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the whole problem. Yeah, you're exactly right there. And you see how when you can relate it to another subject, you get the point, don't you? So it shows you there, doesn't it? They can't take a phone off a parent, because what if there's an emergency or something? They can't take the phone because then you'd be like, well, you've caused my kid to die. I want £1 million. So then why are they taking your phone off you in school? What if something happens to you and you can't phone your parent and be like, oh, this teacher's trying to do this to me? It just leaves you vulnerable, doesn't it? And you can see how it, and then as you get older, The reason, so they can't take it off you in work, but they're forcing you to work, aren't they? Why should they force you to work? And do what you're told. Turn up at a certain time. If you've got a job and you're 5 minutes late, so what? Just work 5 minutes later then.
The only job that
Or you can work from home. It is, yeah. Yeah. And who does that? The royal family. You're right there. And they just print money, the royal family, yeah. They own it. They own the Bank of England and they just print it off. So obviously the king can just go on the phone and be like, yo bro, print me off 10 million. I'm a bit broke today. Yo bro, I'll have just 20 million, yeah? Bit broke, can it? Just print it off. Be a good boy or I'll sack you. You know what I mean? So there's one law for someone else and there's one law for you. If you go and print off money, what happens to you? You go to prison, bro. I'm not even kidding. So why is it all right for him to print money? Yeah? Let's just do the maths here. Oh no, we're not allowed to do maths, are we? It's got to be a long division, multiplication, complicated thing that no fucker can work out, right? Plant-based. It's plant-based maths. That's some fucking real talk, right? I'm gonna do a short of that one. That'll get me assassinated, won't it? While I'm chopping a tree down on rust. It's plant-based. Let's go. I can understand why you're depressed, sir, because so am I. But the king's all right. The king's happy. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think I'm at 802 subs, but I probably lost a few tonight. We're chatting this shit, but real talk. It's real talk, though, really. I would say another thing as well to be very careful in life is having the wrong friends. If you have a wrong friend, they'll get you on drugs and all sorts. And the next thing you know is 10 years of your life are gone. Or you've lost your wife and kids, or you've lost your business.
Even if I have the wrong impression, I just
Yeah, that's a good way to be. You have to be strict. And be strict with yourself. Some of the best times I had in my life was when I used to get up at 5 in the morning and force myself to go and walk 8 miles. I mean, who even does that kind of crazy shit? But it made me fit and strong. And it hurt, but yeah, that's early. See, that's not far off me getting up at 5 in the morning and walking 10 miles.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, to learn a pile of crap. You're not even learning nothing.
Till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's too early, man. You could be there. You should be getting up at 8:30 in the morning. Plus, you need your sleep to grow. You need your sleep to grow as well. What, they got you classed as ADHD or one of that crap, autism or some crap like that. That's all right. As long as the woman who turns up to help me is half decent looking, it's all right. Otherwise, I'd kick off. It's a joke, though, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. You wouldn't even have these problems if they were feeding you proper food, or letting you have, or teaching you something at school. You know, like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're clever.
The only thing that people actually need to be teaching is taxes.
Yeah. Banking. Yeah. Banking. You're absolutely 100%. Yeah. Banking. How to invest. If we'd have just brought Bitcoin. You're right, mate. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. And then they write some. Oh God, I didn't hear that one because I don't watch the news. Oh, that's shocking. No way. God. No way. Yeah. Oh my God. A lot of it's to do with their wages. It's because they're not having enough money what they used to have. A lot of teachers had it easy for a long time. They used to retire at about 40 or 50. Teachers and that.
My question is, if
Yeah.
you don't get paid enough
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. But it's because they're forced into it. They don't realise that they're more stupid than the people they're trying to teach. They go, "Oh, the headmaster told me to do this." Well, that's not an excuse. The headmaster told me to spank him. All right, mate. That's really going to work when you're in court. You both go in prison. That's what I mean. You got to compare it to things. Like that's kind of like saying why is my meat pie cold when I'm not being taught to turn the fucking oven on? It's like it's not really an excuse, is it, mate? You know what I mean? If the government are not letting you afford electricity, then it's their fault your meat pie's cold. And if the supermarket's not giving you instructions how to cook your meat pie, it's their fault as well. So it's a multiple. So things are simple. You have to simplify things in life. Things are simple, but also it's complex because you got all life is about, mate. You think of that taxi you're getting to school, bro. All life is about is different people arguing with each other. Definitely.
We're all going to be trying to learn how to, the council are going to be trying to learn how to put a jigsaw in a jigsaw.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they've gone really bad. At the minute, they've got the highest rates. They have the highest rates of council complaints ever at the minute. They've gone really, really, really bad. And not only that, all the councils have gone bankrupt. Because you know what they've done? They invested in solar panels, the councils. They've invested all of our taxpayers' money in solar panels. And the guy who owns solar panels said, sorry, mate, our company's gone bust. I'm off in my £1 billion yacht. Bye. I'm not even joking. You can look into it. And they're like, oh, the council's bust. Yeah, because you invested in that company. But what he did was quite clever. Because what he did was he gave them returns. He was like, right, you give me £1 million, I'll give you 10,000, I'll give you £100,000 a year back. And for 5-6 years, he paid them back. And then when it reached a point where it wasn't profitable anymore, he ran off with the money. And so they were happy thinking, well, how are they investing our money, taking a profit? Where's that profit gone? And then not only that, when they realised the whole thing was a lie, the thing with solar panels, I'll tell you the thing with solar panels, because Arnold Schwarzenegger tried it in, is it where, Florida? I don't know where Arnie took over. Anyway, Arnie took over this country in America, which is basically bigger than England. Anyway, and he tried solar panels, and the problem with solar panels is it takes more oil to make a solar panel than it does to run a bleeding car. So the whole thing's a joke. And then not only that, you're left with this solar panel on the ground what nothing can live on. So you actually doubly trash things. Does that make sense? It's just maths. It's just, and I could be wrong. But that's something they're not teaching in school, and that's what they should be teaching in school.
That's right. The council doesn't know these things.
And then they just see this short profit, and they're like, oh, well, great. We're going to get £1 million back in 10 years and extra. But where are they taking that extra anyway? And why are they that stupid that they believe this guy? And he's off now in his £1 billion yacht anyway. And if you want to fight with someone with £1 billion, you've got a big problem because he can buy a lot of people that will fight you back. It's like on Rust, isn't it? Yeah. Because they're separate organisations. When the councils were first set up, I'm guessing, and I could be, they have the council was supposed to be there for poor people, but they became that the councils were there for people in the middle, and so the government was only there for the rich people. And if you look back in history, rich people are just clueless. They think we're sheep in a field. They hate us. They actually just look down on us and hate us. And they're just a joke. I don't know what school they went to. They obviously don't go to school. I just don't get it myself either. I think the government's plant-based, to be honest. That's sort of. That's all that one's. It's the only thing I can explain it by. They're just plant-based. Unless it's horse turd based, I don't know. Unless they haven't got a base. Oh no, they build them big bases underground, them big nuclear facilities that they then leave empty 10 years later because they got to build a new one. And where's our money gone? Oh, we built this big base, but no one uses it anymore. But we keep it secret just in case. Yeah, it's plant based. Yeah, that's a. Yeah. I'm glad, and that is actually one thing that shocked me with playing Rust, especially in the past year or two. It's really shocked me that these young people can see these things. Because I'll tell you something, I didn't even start to understand anything like this until I was about 30. I'm not even joking. I was old.
That we all made to leave the EU.
Yes, yes, you're right. And do you know what? A lot of older people don't even know that, and they believe the government. Brexit was the most stupid thing ever. A lot of people, they voted for Brexit, and then the government were like, "Oh, you're losing your job now," and they're like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, because it was funded by Europe, and you voted to leave." I'm not even. Do you know why it's stupid? I'll tell you why it's stupid, bro. What's really stupid about Brexit, right? So if I want, so let's say I'll set up a car company in England, right? Now they've just left Europe, so now I have to pay tax to import parts to England, and then I put the car together, and then I send the car back to Europe to sell it. I have to pay tax again. So why wouldn't I just build a fucking factory in France? And then where are the English jobs? Gone. But who's in charge of this? The rich people that are building the factories in the first place in England. So they were just like, right, we know what's going to happen. We'll build a factory in France. We won't pay the import-export tax. We'll make a fortune. Screw the working people who need a job. And do you know what they told it? And I will never forget it. I'm not even joking. They put in the Sun newspaper, if you stay in Europe, the English sausage won't be a sausage anymore. That's literally what they put in the Sun newspaper about 20 years ago or whatever, with propaganda. And the truth was, yes, it wouldn't be an English sausage anymore because they would have to put, by European law, they would have to put more meat in it than we get. But they didn't tell you that bit. And they didn't tell you about the import and export taxes that the Crown takes percentages of and the government takes percentages of. So you've just got all these people arguing with each other, mate, basically. The government argue with the council, and they argue with the police, and they argue with the doctors, and the whole thing's just a joke. What are they arguing for? Are they not in the same country? Yeah, he owns oil companies. Apparently he's got more money than the king. And how crazy is that? And that just shows just money. Apparently, if you've got more money than the king, or if you've got more money than the royal family, that's all it is. He owns oil companies, which is pretty much what Putin owns. He owns oil companies. Well, Putin is like a face to the business. He does what he's told. He doesn't actually own, if that makes sense. I mean, Putin, as far as I know with Putin, he joined military intelligence, which I nearly did that when I was young, but I fell and bumped my head and never went back, sadly. So, I mean, I'd recommend to you to join the army as an officer, and you can learn about life properly and you'll do really, really well. But don't join as an infantryman. Join as a trade, or join the army as a computer engineer or a drone pilot, or so that or a vet or a doctor, and they'll pay for your college and everything, and then when you come out you've got a job. Does that make sense? It's a really clever thing to do, mate. And you only have to do 5 years in the army or the navy or the air force or whatever, and you'll learn everything. And I would honestly say as well, don't stay in there too long. A lot of guys I've met, they stayed in there 10, 30 years and it's screwed their heads up. It's really hard to come out because you've got someone telling you when to get up, and it's like being back at school.
You miss. I'm just gonna here then.
Yep, sorry bro, yep. Well, it's nice to have a proper chat with you. A cool guy, man. Cool guy. I'll probably log off soon. Because of... Fortunate. Because he was given it. Yeah, given it. It's not a big It's because there are different groups arguing with each other. Donald Trump is quite good friends with the Russians. It's just different groups arguing with each other. I remember when I was in the army, we used to, I don't know why, because it's really stupid, but we used to hate anyone in the Navy or the Air Force. We'd be like, oh, look at them in the Air Force, rich idiots, we fucking hate them. And then the Navy were like, oh, they're all puffs. And it's like, well, hang on, if I was in the army, the Navy and the Air Force is part of the same job. So why were we taught to hate them? It's a bit like football teams, isn't it? So why would you, whatever football team you support, why would you hate who they're playing against? Because without them, they'd be playing themselves. But there's no money in that, is there? It's about selling tickets to the match. So you see how if you can relate it to a similar subject, you know you're on the right track. There's your maths. Yeah, that Rishi Sunak, his family owned oil companies. And they brought all the shares, and that's what the wars are over. And yeah, you know far too much, sir. You know far too much. No wonder you're depressed. No, he doesn't. He probably bloody was. You're probably right. You're probably bloody right. And I said that ages ago, didn't I? I said, you know what? If you look back 1,000 years ago, people would be like, this society is a joke. You people are so dumb. We knew more 1,000 years ago than you do now. Yeah, I did a railway engineering course for that, HS2, yeah. Yeah, they did. I did a whole course for that. I spent 6 months training to be a railway engineer. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get £40,000 a year now. Well, in about 5-6 years, I'll be on a good wage. And then they cancelled the whole thing. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And do you know what's even more stupid? They're still running the railway courses. And they've cancelled it. The bloody government have cancelled it. And that's all money anyway. Yep. And the same thing happened with the trains anyway. So they, in the first place, all the rich people got people to invest in building trains in the first place. And then they turned around and ripped everyone off, apart from the rich. Did it with the canals as well. They actually did the same thing. If you look into the history, watch some documentaries. I'm not even joking. Watch some documentaries about the beginnings of canals and shares. And that will explain it all to you. And the same thing happened with railways, motorways. About 1600, 1700. It started about around then. And then the people, so nowadays, right, that's another good job you could look at doing in the future, working on an oil rig. Because, like, at the end of the day, mate, because this is where I went a bit wrong in my life. I know I'm cutting you off and not even listening to you, but this is where I went a bit wrong in my life. At the end of the day, another good job you could look at is working on an oil rig. Because if you don't do it, someone else will, and it's good money. It's not an easy job. 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. It's not a bad job. You could retire at 40. You'd be on 50 grand a year. No problem. Just working on an oil rig. And if you don't do it, someone else will. Yes, it's trash. Yes, it's trashing the environment, But if you don't do it, someone else will do the job. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not a moral decision in a way. Does that make sense? Don't take life too personally. Don't take it too serious. Do you know what I mean? And that's partly where I was offered a job on an oil rig when I was about 16. I was like, fuck that, I ain't working for the oil company. If I'd have done it, I'd be retired now. I'd already be rich. Even just at 50. Back in them days, 50 grand was worth 50 grand. It's not worth shit now. Not now, we've got Rishi Sunak charging us for our milk and bread. I'll tell you something. If you ever meet him, say to him, if you ever meet him, ask him how much is a pint of milk. Ask him that, and he'll be like, I don't know. Right. So you're in charge and you don't know what a pint of milk costs, right? Did you not go to school? So yeah, so you're probably coming up. Well, already you're actually at an age really where you need to be thinking about your future. And not even your future don't matter. If you think on a Rust server, does it matter where you build a base? Not really. You just got to build one, ain't you? You see what I'm saying? Does it matter if you join the army, the navy, the air force? No fucking difference. As long as you do it. Do you see what I'm saying? Or if you go to university, if you just, but don't be sat there being angry, because that's where I went wrong. But I had no one to explain these things to me. And back in my days, no one even knew these things that I know. Nowadays, it seems like it's fucking common knowledge. But yeah, I'm gonna log off, bro, because I've had about half a bottle of whiskey. So if I have any more, I'll start talking shit. I have actually cut down on my drinking lately. It messed me up with the government lockdown, but I've really enjoyed having a chat and a laugh with you. Yeah, you need to, bro. But I've really enjoyed having a chat and a laugh with you, and I hope you remember some of what I said. Just work hard, and stay positive. Stay positive. Don't let the bastards get you down. Yeah, respect, man. Respect. Pleasure to speak with you, mate. See you later. Cool guy, man. Cool fucking guy. I love this guy. I'm trying to work out